Hello, this is Dr. Cui. So in this video, I would like to discuss another very rarely asked question. Tell me about your personal statement or tell me about anything in your application package. Actually, whenever you meet an interviewer who asks this kind of question, it's uh, it's really I can understand that you must be feeling really bad because they don't even finish the going through your application package. But it happens sometimes those interviewer randomly picked up by the program directors. So those attendings who just, for example, who just finished the surgery operations, so they just they just come here and give you an interview. So they probably don't have time to go through your applications packages. So in that situation, we have to prepare for it, and we cannot blame anybody. And we should just try our best to uh, try our best to fit this kind of to get used to this kind of situation. So just be prepared. And if you prepare very well, practice a lot of times with your friends and by yourself, and you should know how to handle those kind of situation, those unexpected situation especially. So that's why I want to let you practice. It's so-called practice makes perfect. So just like that. So, and also you better to know what you wrote in your personal statement or anything in your application package, and just give them a briefly summary of that. And also you can apply your answer of tell me about yourself here to give the interviewer a, a graph, whole picture of yourself, because you know that he hasn't had time to read, go through your application. So probably you can just start it from tell me about yourself to let him know something of yourself. So here I will give you my example to answer this question. Okay, Dr. Sui, can you tell me about your PS? Oh, okay, sure, definitely. Actually, in my PS, in my personal statement, and I just give you a whole picture of my career path, and as well as my some of my clinical and research experience. So I can briefly introduce myself to you um, for now. So I was born in a small city in the east of China. Because there are a lot of spring waters in my hometown, so therefore my hometown is also called Spring Water City. And regarding my family, my father is doctor, my mom is head of nurse. So that's why am very interested in medicine when I was very young. So after going to med school, uh, I found myself very interested in the cardiovascular medicine. So that's why I went to a institution in the US to join their PhD program and studying the cardiovascular diseases. And also that's why I came back to my hometown, complete the internal medicine residency training. And during the training, I found that the air quality in my hometown is very bad. When it became worse and worse, more and more patients visited our cardiology clinic. So I think probably air pollution can cause cardiovascular diseases. So that so I submitted my proposal and fortunately got supported by Chinese government and I further led the research team and published many paper. And after this, all of this, my previous PhD mentor offered me a good position in his lab. So I accepted and went back to the US in 2017 again as a postdoc, and then I was further promoted as a faculty in another institution. So because my ultimate goal is to become a cardiologist, so I think I should still continue my clinical training. That's why I went to the New York City, completed a 4-month hands-on clinical rotation, and and I'm currently scheduling with my supervisor on his service in cardiology and CICU. So I think I should be ready to match this year, and that's why I'm here. So actually, I just briefly described all of these things in my personal statement, and also I just mentioned that why I want to become a cardiologist and uh, what preparation I have done for this path. So actually, I never changed my mind to become a cardiologist. So all of my career path pointed to this dream of mine. So I hope you will satisfy with my answer. So you can see that in my answer, I just actually I initially I really uh, don't know how to answer it appropriately. I just tried my best uh, to lead this to lead my answer to another answer, like tell me about yourself. So finally, I give him a whole picture of mine, and also I summarized why I want to become a. I summarized my the goal of my career path, and I because I want to become a cardiologist, so that's why I do some clinical. I do that's why I do some research and then and then I came back to my home country, do some clinic uh, training, and then and also I tell him the reason why I stopped the clinical training in China and then came back to the US again to for the research, and also why I went to the New York City, continue my clinical training. So everything I did is for my dream to become a cardiologist, and so I just pointed that so everything uh, and actually I just give him a clue that what I wrote in my personal statement is mostly just a focus on my dream. So that's all. I hope you will get something from my answer. I know it's not a very it's not a very good answer, but I hope it's helpful to give you some clue to answer this kind of question if they do ask you. But all so good luck.